Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Welcome to tonight's duels for the Woodbury Central Wildcats. I'm going to be a host announcing on Mat 2 tonight. Thanks for Akron-Westfield for allowing us to join in on their broadcast this evening. We'll be announcing all the Wildcats duels, the first 2 duels they have. They'll have a total of 3 this evening. Starting off the night, the Wildcats will be wrestling against Sioux Center, the Sioux Center Warriors. Then the Woodbury Central will be wrestling Sioux City East. And the final duel will be Woodbury Central against Akron, and that will be on Mat 1. There's another link for you to jump over to Mat 1, and that broadcast will be completed by the Akron broadcasting crew. So for the first 2 duels, you're good. If you're a Woodbury Central fan, you're going to be good to stay right here and live with us, and then we will jump over to Mat 1 to catch the Wildcats for the final duel. But this camera will stay live for the 3rd duel of this evening, and it will show Sioux City East and Sioux Center. We're probably about 8 minutes until we start announcing the starting lineups for this evening, and then the national anthem will be played. But the Wildcats are starting the season off here. Really putting together a young team that we have. I've been in the room watching them prepare this evening. They've for this evening, and they've been working hard. But it's we're going to see a lot of new faces in the lineup. We have some guys that have really worked hard over the summer, put some nice summer workouts together and come along nicely. So we're going to see some good action from the Wildcats. So might look a little different than for the first night out. Up in the upper weights, we're going to be a little bit light up at the upper weights, but we got some guys that are filling in. We just have some guys that are injured on the top half of our lineup. That's kind of going to put us into a little bit of a younger situation as far as who we're putting on the map, but I'm sure they're going to perform like they have in practice and give everything they've got. So just a kind of a run through our lineup that I believe what we'll be seeing tonight. At 106 for the Wildcats, Axton Lindgren will be our 106 pounder. 113 will be Avery Willer. Both of them are freshmen. Been working hard in the room, like I said, so they're coming along nicely. Been spending a lot of one-on-one time with the coaches just to get them up to speed for this high school wrestling season. It is a change of pace for coming out of the junior high, the lower levels, so into high school. So they've been spending a lot of time with Coach Locke and Coach Hanna. Have been really spending a lot of time giving them one-on-one attention and just trying to get them up to speed, ready to go for the high school season. 120, we're going to have Brand Beaver, sophomore, had a great freshman year, has really put in a lot of time over the summer, and we're expecting a lot of great things coming out of Brand. So really happy with where he's at right now this early in the season. Not even seeing a match, but I can tell you he looks a lot different than he did last year. As a freshman, wrestling 113, he was undersized, was truly a 106-pounder, but he went out and battled every time we asked him to go out there. So 126, Gunnar Voss makes the change, going from the lightest weight up a couple weight classes. Gunnar's a junior, had a great freshman year, was for sure one of the top 106-pounders in the state. We had a really good district. We had probably 4 or 5 different kids that could have been on the podium at the state tournament that came out of our sectional district. Gunnar was right in the mix he beat a couple of kids that were right there down at the state tournament, close to placing. So Gunnar's got a lot to look forward to. He's up a couple of weight classes, so I'm excited to watch kind of how he gets going here. So it should be exciting for him. 132, Carter Black, first time on varsity for Carter. We're going to run through this real quick. 38, we're going to have Ryder Cooley, junior. 45, we get Tristan Jessen back. Really excited to watch him. He's really done a nice job in the room so far this season. He is our lone senior on the team. So 52, Zach Butler. He'll be the starter at freshman at 152. Probably going to have to bounce somebody around. Max McGill's actually hurt. I think he'll be back in a week or two. But at 160, we would have Max McGill, but he's not in uniform tonight. So we'll bump somebody up, either Carson Davis or Preston Zelmer. 170, Kyan Schultzen, another junior, had a great year last year. Just always is the kind of the shock and awe for Kyan. So bumping up to 182. I'm guessing we're going to see Blaze Sanford at 182 this evening. Blaze has had coming off a great sophomore season, and I expect great things out of him as well. 95, believe we will see Ashton Lipke, a freshman. Andrew Martins is injured, so we're going to see somebody different there. 220, Caleb Morgan will be at 220 junior. Caleb's been putting in a lot of work. Just a great kid to have in the room. Positive attitude and a lot of fun to be around. 285, Adrian McCormick, a sophomore. Adrian is second year out and all Adrian has to do is really apply himself, and he has a lot of good things ahead of him. So they're announcing starting lineups. I'm going to adjust the camera to the middle of the mat, and you can kind of get a look at everybody that's out there. So other lineups, looking at just names I recognize. Akron has some really, really high-level kids on their roster this year. Cal Morrow is right up there. He's one of the top kids, I would say, at 106 this season. Really highly skilled kid. Going to be a lot of fun to watch this season. Lane Kinney from Akron-Westfield. Ian Blow, or Blau, Carson James, and Cal Moffett. All are really good attributes to the Akron-Westfield team, and they'll be pulling a lot of the weight for them this season. So Sioux City East, I will be honest with you, Vinny Palmerson is the most recognizable name that I see on their roster this season, but every time I say that about Sioux City East, they always come out and prove me that they have some kids that may not recognize their name right away, but they really step up and have a lot of growth throughout the season. So I would expect that out of them this year. So over in the Sioux Center, they have a handful of kids that I do recognize. Zachary Roseboom. There's a. I'm just looking through the lineup. Ethan Hoyer. They have a handful of really good athletes on their roster as well, and they'll be a really good team. Coach Schmidt has always done a nice job of getting his wrestlers to grow throughout the season, and it's always interesting. We see them the first night of the season every year, and it's always fun to watch. I think the next time we really see Sioux Centers, I believe it's at the Battle Creek Ida Grove tournament, and the growth that Coach Schmidt gets out of his wrestlers is always. I enjoy watching that, to be honest with you. It's a lot of fun to see how well he does with his athletes. So, Woodbury Central, Coach Thomas is our head coach, does one heck of a job. We have a slew of other coaches in there helping, which we are not short on people volunteering to give up their times and their evenings to help out. Jordan Bramer, Scott Linden, Adam McElrath, Brady Hanna, Jake Dennison, Jake Meehan, Skylar Sanford, Ty Dennison, and Justin Locke. And then I actually slide in there when I can to help out with the bigger guys. But this year I'm going to take a different seat, and I'm going to be up here broadcasting as much. I think this is a great way for myself to give back to the community and to our kids that work so hard on a nightly basis, and hopefully it kind of gives them some exposure to some people that aren't able to attend the dual meets and the tournaments that we travel to. Wildcats do travel quite a bit. We make it this weekend. We're over in Manson, Northwest Webster tournament. And then next week we'll be at Kingsley Pearson duel for a conference duel, which will be a really, really good duel for the Wildcats. Between Kingsley Pearson, West Monona, ourselves. That will be a really good night if you're going to come to watch a duel. That will be one to get to. So that will be next Thursday. So the 9th will be that one. Then the Wildcats head to Oakland Riverside for a tournament on the 11th of December. Then they come back and I believe we have another duel that week, and then they head over to the Northland tournament the 18th of December. So we've got a busy couple weeks ahead of us before Christmas, and we're going to get everything kind of set up and regroup, move into our new wrestling room that should be done on the 17th of December, and we'll move in during the dead week, and the kids will have a brand new experience in a brand new room coming back from Christmas break. So what a great experience for this group of kids to enjoy a new wrestling room and actually get to change in a locker room and shower in a locker room rather than change in the middle of our weight room. So we're going to take a break here for the national anthem. We'll be back in 30. tonight's duel is going to start at 120 pounds. So for the Wildcats, we're going to see Grand Beaver start us off right away. That will be where we start tonight's duel at. And as I get the wrestler that's wrestling on the other mat, I will update that on the screen as well. Might take me just a second because we're not directly connected to the track wrestling website, so I just got to follow both sites and then update it as we get going. So I'll try my best to keep everything up to date as much as possible, so be patient with me. More than likely the team score will always be correct. Match score might get a little bit behind, but I will do my best to keep it as close to what the actual time clock and score is on the match scores and clock. We're probably going to see a couple JV matches here, so we'll for sure announce those as we go. More than likely, I'm going to recognize our wrestler from Woodbury Central, and I apologize if there's some Sioux Center fans on watching. I appreciate you watching as well, but more than likely, I might not be able to grab their names. It just kind of depends on what information is provided to me. I'm a long ways away from the head table. It's across the gymnasium. So Preston Zelmer is going to be out here for the Wildcats as a freshman, getting his first night on a high school wrestling mat. So nice to see Preston. Preston has a lot of, watching him in the wrestling room, as he matures and grows and gets stronger. He has a lot of just natural ability, just going to grow into his body a little bit, and here in a couple years it's going to be a lot of fun to watch Preston. So here we go, starting off the 2021 Woodbury Central wrestling season here. Preston Zelmer, a JV match, exhibition match here. Nice job by Preston, giving a lot of hip pressure there. Just needs to settle in, use the mat. Nice pin by Preston. Great way to start off this freshman campaign. Next, we'll have Carson Davis for an exhibition match as well. Carson is a junior. He did not wrestle with us last year. He did his freshman year. Glad to have him back out. He is very, very explosive. So you'll see here, once he gets going, if he gets an opportunity, he has a lot of natural ability. Great go behind there by Davis. Don't reach back, Carson. Carson reached back a little bit, but he will not give up. Carson will not give up. He needs to settle in here. Just settle in, sink his hips into this, lift the head. Carson just lifts the head a little bit. He's got a lot of time, a minute 22 on the clock, so plenty of time to settle in here. Carson does not need to do much in this position. Just scoops the head, he's just fine. score is 7-4. Carson is leading. Like I said, it's really hard for me to get the names on these matches. Unless I go to the dashboard. It does not give me that on the dashboard as well. So I apologize. I will be able to recognize the Woodbury Central wrestler, but I will not be able to recognize the wrestler from Sioux Center. But nonetheless, so far the score 7-4. Been a lot of action going on. 10 seconds left in the period. Sioux Center wrestlers doing a nice job keeping a lot of pressure on Carson. Time off the clock into the first period. Score 7 for the Wildcats, 4 for the Warrior wrestlers. So Warriors choice, he's going to defer. Carson is going to choose neutral per the request of Coach Thomas. We're going to leave the camera zoomed down a little bit. I know it probably looks like we're a ways away, but doing the solo, it's probably the easiest view I have. So Carson's going to jump that. He's got a 2 for a takedown there. Leads 9-4. Gets the fall with 1:36 left in the second. Great job, Carson. That's a great way to start out his junior year. He has a lot of potential. Next for the Wildcats, we have freshman Casey Newman coming on the mat. Casey's he's a 170-pounder. Freshman, a lot of natural athletic ability in Casey as well. And you're going to see he goes full bore. He will not give up. And it's a lot of fun to watch Casey in the practice room. So I would not expect anything else from him out here on the wrestling mat in a live match. So. Needs to adjust his head position there, work to get forehead to forehead. He's really working to get into his tie, though. I like to see that out of Casey. You know, a lot of these freshmen, we've worked a lot of that in the room. Good, nice double hit a half, punch the half, use that, drive that over. Now sink your hips. Great job, Casey. Great job, nice job. He is a lot of fun to watch. 2 for a takedown there. We're going to have back for the Wildcats. If we don't get the fall here, 1 minute left in the period. Fall for Casey Newman. Great job. 3 for 3 for the Wildcats in these JV matches. So we're going to be heading into the varsity matches here. Starting at 1:20, it looks like. The Wildcats will have Brand Beaver. And I will try to get the Warrior wrestler that's going to be checking in here. Cade Bauer is wrestling for the Warriors. Let me see if I can get. There it is. Nice, Brand. Brand needs to create some action. Get him moving. Yes, good. Jordan works with Brand a lot on that. Nope, don't sit back into it. Fight from there. You're fine. Get your hips up. Nice pressure. Now pressure. Hip pressure in there for Brand. Good scramble there by the Warrior and Wildcat wrestler. Brand needs to create action here. He needs to get him moving. I'm surprised Coach Bramer isn't kind of getting after him on that. Brand, when he's moving and he's creating action, getting him off his balance, he can score a lot of points. .30 seconds left in the first period. Score 0-0. Score that pit pull. 2 for the Wildcats. Sorry, I didn't start the clock. There's 14 seconds left in the. Gotta have a tough ride here. Can't give up anything at the end of a period. Good job by Brand. Way to finish the period on top. Brand won the flip. He deferred. Bauer took down in the second. Tough ride here, hopefully by Brand. Like I said earlier, it's nice to see Brand getting a wrestle way closer to what he actually weighs. Last year he was a little bit undersized at 113. He was truly a 6-pounder. Him and Gunner were both really 6-pounders last year. And Beef stepped up and wrestled 13 for us. Really got to punch that, got to block that far side, but he's going to punch this really, really hard across and use this half. There's a lot of pressure there. Get his left foot free. .52 seconds left in the second period. Brand just needs to get his heads back under control. Now get to this. It's really, really tough. He's having a great ride here, Brand is. Run that. Might not be scoring any points here, but he is really wearing down this Warrior wrestler just with this hard ride. That was really close to a full Nelson there, but a good no call by the official. He watched it slip by. 3 seconds left. Good ride by Brand. Great ride. Heading to the third. Beaver's choice. He picks down. Leads 2-0 in the match. Scoot back in. Now use his pressure to come up. Come up to your feet again. Use his pressure. Don't reach back there. Nope. Can't reach back over the head, Brand. Now use his pressure to come to your feet. knee slide, nice knee slide. Beaver's going to have two. He's got a cradle locked up. Two reversal for Beaver. He should be able to scoop this up in his basket and put him to his back and get some back points here. There's back. He's counting back. Be nice to get the fall for a team's points. Gave up. He's got two back. Beaver up 6-0, 2 points away from a major decision. Be nice to get 2 more points here. Wrestle right on the edge of the mat. Use this. It's going to give up 2 reversal. 1 escape. That was a good call by the official there. .48 seconds left in the third period. Brand Beaver up 6-1 over Bauer. Takedown, 8-1. Coaches are asking for Beav to cut him. He's got a butcher in here. He's really trying to work it. It's short time. Cats need 1 more takedown to get a major, so they're looking to get that extra bonus point for the Wildcats. Needs to stuff this, go behind. 11 seconds left. Great match by Brand Beaver. Go up to 126. We're going to see Gunnar Voss, and I will get the Warrior wrestler here once he checks in at the front desk. But I know for the Wildcats, we're going to see Gunnar Voss. Great way to start the season off for Brand Beaver. Gets a nice win. Gage Getman is out for the Warriors. I will get that updated here. 1 second. Quick 2 by Gunnar Voss. Gunnar gave up, let him up, got another takedown. 4-1. Gunnar Voss looking for back points. Gunnar will ride with a lot of legs. He'll ride with a lot of pressure here. Real tough for these guys to endure that for a whole period. Just got to punch that, sink that half right down there. Get elbow to elbow, as Coach Thomas teaches in the room. Punch that half, sink his chest back. He's a little high here. Be nice if he could sink his chest a little bit, but I think he's going to be in good enough position to get the fall. He's got plenty of time, 45 seconds left on the clock for Gunnar Voss. Just needs to get his chest back a little bit. Now lift the head up and show the ref. There's the fall. Minute 30 for Gunnar Voss. Puts 6 on the board for the Wildcats. Move to 132. Great match by Gunnar Voss. Great way to start his season. 132, we're going to see Ryder Cooley. Or 132, we're going to have an open, I believe. We're going to move to 138. Wildcats are going to forfeit there. at 32. We're going to move up to 38. We're going to see Ryder Cooley, and we will get the Cole Hoyer got the win for Sioux Center there. Got the forfeit by the Wildcats. So Ryder Cooley at 138 this evening. Everett Fetters is the Warrior wrestler. I apologize. This is taking me a little bit to get everything moved around and situated. Cooley up 2-0 to start the match. Puts him up for an escape, so 2-1. Ryder made a goal today to get a lot of takedowns this evening. So I'm sure you're going to see him intentionally release his opponent multiple times to rack up some takedowns. So don't blame him a bit. He needs some mat time. We're expecting a lot from Ryder this season. So on the opposite mat, Akron-Westfield leads Sioux City East 30-6. They're all the way up to 170 pounds. So 6-3 now. 8-4. Nice little outside dump there by Cooley. Leads 10 to. It can't be 10-4. That is 6 takedowns for Cooley in the first period. So with the fall, with a second left, Cats up 15-6. Heading at to 145. Tristan Jessen, and we will get the Warrior wrestler updated here in a second. Like I said, Tristan did not wrestle last year. Glad to see him back out. Really excited to see him wrestling this season. So Tristan was a state qualifier his freshman year. Brody Van Regan Motor is his opponent. Just getting this all updated here. I apologize. I'm running this solo here, so my hands can only go so fast. Nice job by Tristan there. Good takedown. On the far mat, the team score is now 30-30 with at 285, starting the 285-pound match. sink that half. Tristan, Wildcats are doing a real nice job here so far of riding with a lot of pressure in each one of their matches. They've done a really, really good job of keeping the Warriors away from really having any opportunity to get an escape unless they intentionally release. And he's going to look for a butcher here right at the end of the period. So I apologize. I did not start the clock. So that is the end of the first. Going to the second period. Tristan throws down, looking for an escape. Tristan will go back to the center down. Did not have loss of control there before he went out of bounds. So. Good 1-point escape for Tristan. Needs just to get back to his offense, get him moving a little bit. Can't be coming straight out. We got to get angles. You got to be looking at angles here. Well, there's one right there. So, but got to be moving. Keep it moving. Tristan, it looks like he's trying to lock up a cradle there. Not going to get anything there. Out of bounds, back on their feet to the center of the mat they go. Tristan's our lone senior this season, so it's really, really good that he came out. We really needed at least one senior on this team, but we're really young. Last year we had 7 seniors that were on the varsity lineup, so Wildcats are in a little bit of a rebuilding mode, but honestly, these kids have really put a chip on their shoulder after they didn't get in the top 25 on the preseason rankings. They're really, really focused on getting back into the top 25 and working their way up. Honestly, once they put the pieces of the puzzle together, get everybody down to the weights they want to compete at for the balance of the season, I really believe this dual team is going to be really something to deal with at the end of the year. So I truly believe by the end of the season we could really vie for a spot in the state dual team again. It's just a lot of people kind of are overlooking some of our higher level guys they probably don't think they're as higher level, but they can perform with the best of them, and I can promise you the coaches will have these kids performing at the top of their game by the end of the year. So going into the third period, Tristan leads, Jessen leads 3-0, 145 pounds. Be nice to get a fall here for Tristan. This is where he is really strong. Settle in. You got the whole period left in front of you, Tristan. Don't rush anything. Just keep scooping that leg. Keep scooping that leg. There he is. There, he should have the fall right there. 6 more for the Wildcats. Cats lead 21-6 on the opposite mat. Akron has taken the lead over Sioux City East. They are up 42-36 at 113 pounds. So this is the last match here on that mat. So moving up to 152 pounds. Wildcats are going to have Zach Butler. And I will get the Jackson Jalipsy. Let me get that in there. See a lot of action out of we're really excited about Butler in this, his ability. He's going to be a lot of fun to watch. And I apologize. We're just getting everything updated here. Butler's up 4-1. Had 2 nice takedowns, 2 intentional releases. Fall for Butler. 6 points for the Wildcats, 27-6. Moving up to 160 pounds, Kyan Schultzen for the Wildcats. And I will get the Warrior wrestler here. Solomon T. Up to 160 pounds. Solomon T for the Warriors, Kyan Schultzen for the Wildcats. Kyan's a junior. Keep battling, Kyan. You haven't given up anything yet. Keep battling. If he needs to get his hips up a little bit here. Stalemate. Good call by the ref. Kyan's got that long reach. Really needs to shorten his arm length so he shortens that distance for his shots. Snap down here. He needs to go behind. Now score this. That is where Kyan Schultzen is dangerous. He is so darn quick. Good fall by Kyan. Going up to 170 pounds, we're going to see Blaze Sanford. Reed Holshoff is his opponent. Let me get them. Here it is. Holshoff with a nice takedown. Nice little Granby roll there by Sanford. Blaze is another junior on our team. We have a lot of juniors on our team. Really blessed. Oh, darn it. Did not scoot back, get his hips back behind him. We are in a tough spot here. The Wildcats are in a tough spot here. Blaze Sanford, real tough spot. Gives up the fall. Going up to 182, we're going to see Colin Berzomley. For the Warriors. Woodbury Central leads 33-12 in the duel. We've got some critical weights coming up here. We don't have quite enough at this point in time to secure the win. We need we need a couple more wins before this duel is locked up. So it's going to come down, be a pretty tight duel, come down to the last couple matches. So. On the far mat, Akron-Westfield wins 42-36. Caleb Berzomley for the Wildcats here. Caleb's a freshman. Oh, sophomore, excuse me. Caleb didn't come out last year, so. Nice headlock, takes him to his back. This is a critical fall here. 2 points back. He's going to award the Wildcats 2 back points. Caleb is up 4-0. Like I said, we didn't see Caleb last year. I heard in junior high Caleb did a really nice job. So, and I've watched him in practice. He's an explosive young man. Just needs some more mat time. And he needs to hook, get a little anchor point in there when he's riding. He's a little high. Nice lift and return. Nice lift and return. Escape for the Warrior wrestler. A 4-1 lead for Caleb Berzomley. Circle, circle, Caleb, circle. He's got good hand movement. He's got to learn how to control a little bit. Don't be so intentional with the long length of his arms, not reaching so much. Into the first, it's going to be 4-1. Berzomley's leading. The Warrior wrestler deferred. Brzomley takes bottom. Start the second period. Come to your feet. Come to your feet. Caleb's going to roll through this amazingly. Amazingly. He's going to end up on top here. He's going to give up 3 back. The score is going to be tied. It's going to be 4-4. He's going to get an escape. 5-4. Caleb's ahead. Get on your offense, Caleb. Hand fight. Circle in. He's got to get his hips back. He's going to give up 2 here. Down 6-5 now. Caleb's down 6-5. Short time. He's going to get the fall. The Warrior wrestler got the fall. Going to move up to 195. We're going to put Lipke, I believe. Ashton Lipke is going to check in for the Warriors. Or for the Wildcats. For the Warriors, I believe you're going to see Zachary Rosaboom. Here for the Wildcats. Put on a freshman, Ashton Lipke, against Zachary Rosaboom. Rosaboom's a really qualified wrestler. Team score is going to be 33-24. We're going to jump up to 220. Caleb Morgan. I will get the Warrior wrestler updated here in 1 second. Isaac Rosecam is Rosecamp gets a takedown. The Wildcats will forfeit at 285. Good bridge by Morgan. Way to fight. That's a fall. The Wildcats will forfeit at 285. Sioux Center has Ethan Hoyer. So the Warriors will go up 36 to 33, going back to 106 pounds. Ethan Hoyer celebrates his 100th career win. Great accomplishment for a young man, especially up in that upper weights. That's not given to you at all. So to get 100 this early in his season, his senior season, is quite an accomplishment. Great job, Ethan. Back to 106 pounds we go. Jet Van S. Good job by Axton. 2-2 here. Oh. Axton, he's a goer. He's not gonna give up. He's a freshman. He's young, but he's got a lot to learn. But he's coming along real nice. Coach Hanna works with Axton quite a bit, and from a couple weeks ago to now, holding position well, a lot better. Still has a lot to learn, but he's starting to make some, starting to click for him for this coming into his high school season. So, and I think he's a learner. He pays really good attention in the room, wants to get better, and I know for Coach Hanna that makes it a lot of fun to work with a young man like him. So you can see his down blocking there. Nice job. Gets his hips back. Still needs to work on getting that. He's got that deep arm so deep in there. We got to work on high elbow with Axton. Get his arm out of there. He's still probably going to get 2 here if he can get his arm free. Kids really get confused there. Score that. Now run behind. Go behind. Probably climb the ladder. Climb the ladder. There's 2 takedown for Axton. 5-2. Stay behind the hips. End of the first, 5-2. The Warrior wrestler takes top. Van Ness takes top. Second caution by the top. One more caution, that's going to cost him a point. Exton needs to come to his feet here. There you go. Come to your feet. Good job. 6-2 is the score. Good match so far by Exton. First match of his high school career. A little bit green coming out here, but like I said, he's going to fill this spot really nice. He's going to do a really good job for the Wildcats as we come along throughout the season. So that's what we like to see. Not afraid to pull the trigger, climb the ladder, get your 2. Nice job. Find a way. Just find a way. Dig that half. Bury that half in there. Keep him on the mat. A minute left in the second period. Stay behind the hips. Suck back. There you go. Keep riding tough. Keep riding tough. Use that. Keep that. Keep that. We have not worked on any of this yet. I feel bad for Axton if he... Now run that. Run that half, Axton. Grab the near side. Short time here, 10 seconds left on the clock. Second period. Nice cradle, nice cradle. Gets the fall for the Wildcats. Gets the fall for the Wildcats and 6 points. Cats go up 39-36. Avery Wheeler for the Wildcats. And I believe Sioux Center is opened at 113 pounds. That will give the Wildcats the win. Wildcats get another 6, and they will win 45-36. So the Wildcats will win this duel. So Wildcats will go to 1-0 on the season. That didn't come easy, especially without a couple of our key guys in the lineup, but for sure, we'll take the W for the team, the duel. That's something that needed to come our way if we want to get ranked in the top 24 in the state again. Something that these kids have a little chip on their shoulder heading into this. We're going to go to a couple commercial breaks between duels here. Thanks for watching Fuller Digital Solutions, and we'll be back in about, we'll say 2 or 3 minutes. We'll come back here.
United Bank of Iowa is proud to support Woodbury Central Sports and ready to be your bank as Iowa's #1 ag bank for the past 17 years. Their experienced ag lenders are ready to help your farm operation succeed for generations to come. United Bank of Iowa is also ready to finance your new home, vehicle, or business. Come to United Bank of Iowa for your child's first savings and checking account and have all the benefits of online and mobile banking. United Bank of Iowa is committed to rural Iowa and the communities we serve. The difference is here at United Bank of Iowa, with offices in 35 locations in West Central Iowa, including the local Mobile office, member FDIC.
small town living, close to all the big city amenities. The Ridge in Mobile. Just a few minutes from Sioux City, this growing development has affordably priced lots to accommodate any home, as well as move-in ready new homes. The Ridge is adjacent to Mobile's award-winning golf course and features city utilities and an on-site park, all in a vibrant community with an outstanding K-12 school, parks, pool, and more. For available lots, visit theridgemobile.com today. The Ridge in Mobile.
Welcome back. Wildcats are going to wrestle Sioux City East this duel. We're going to start at 126 pounds. And I believe it will be Voss versus Brock Ellsby from Sioux City East. Belsby for a takedown and 2. He is high. Gunner's got to punch his right arm out of there. He's going to get free there. Now he's just got to pop his head out, pop up. No, stay there. You're fine, Gunner. He's going to get 2 reversal here if he wrestles through this. Two reversal. Now he's got to get his hips back up. Voss got to get his hips back up. We got to get his up. 2 reversal back to the Sioux City East. Actually, he's wrestling Jaden Ferdix is who Gunnar Voss is wrestling. I will update that here. Into the first, it's going to be 7-2. Second period, neutral. Good shot there by Gunner. Gunner's got to get in a little bit better stance, a little high. Long shot. That's going to be a tough position to get out of for Gunner. East to get 6 on the board there. Jump up to 132. Wildcats are going to forfeit here. So we're going to jump up to 32. Sioux City East is going to bump Palmerson up to 32 to wrestle Ryder. This should be a really high quality match, so that's what we're looking for. So .138. We're at 138 here. Sioux City East up 12-0 on the Wildcats. Gunnar Voss gets pinned. We forfeit at 132. Ryder Cooley and Vinnie Palmerson on the mat right now. Cooley just has to get on his offense, wrestle like he's capable. Close your gap, circle to his lead leg. Not. Cooley's got to get on his reshot here. He's got to down block, defend that, get on his reshot, get on a go behind there. He's letting Palmerson dictate the match right now, keeping space. Cooley's got to get in on his ties, get him moving, get some action. No, don't take a long shot. Short elbows. 15 left here, short time. Cooley's got to get on his offense. He's got to get him moving. Into the first, 0-0. Good action by Cooley off the whistle. That's what you need to do. Ryder, yep, get to your feet. Two times in a row. Great job. Now he's got to get to his hand fight. Get his hand fight. Get into position. Letting Palmerson dictate the match here on his feet. Ryder's, he's always comfortable here. Ryder's got to shorten the space. He's letting Palmerson dictate the space here. Look at the space. He's posting his left hand, looking for that outside carry as Ryder brings that left leg forward. He's timing it perfect. Ryder's got to get right. Here's where Ryder wants to be. He's got to move him, get in his ties, get him off balance. Stalk him there. Yes, that's where Cooley's strong at. That's where he's strong at. It should be 3-0. We got an escape to start this period. Now he's just got to work really hard here on top. Yes, he's got a chicken wing. Just start running that. He's going to bring that arm in. Run that shoulder right through his ear. Take your time. You got plenty of time. 35 seconds. You don't need to do nothing fancy. Nope, just go to a wrist. Go to a wrist. Go to a wrist. Stay to a wrist. Yes. Put it on your hip. You're just not patient with that. Run that. Keep running that. Be patient with it. It was a good period by Ryder. Good action. Notice as he closed that gap, he got close, started his hand fights where we want to be. It opened up his shot opportunity. That was a good adjustment that Ryder made that period. Heading into the third period, 3-0. Don't let him work in space, Ryder. Cooley. Get back into your game. There you go. Now we're where we want to be. This is exactly. Nope. If you watch Palmerson, he's going to back out of that every time Cooley. He's got to get into a good tie here, because then we can get him off balance, work our ties. We're letting him dictate this. There, and then we're walking into it. Yep. That's out of bounds. Good call by the official. We're neutral. if you watch that, as soon as that left hand's dictating Cooley's step with his left foot. We're stepping with our left foot there. It's timing. That's all he wants. Every time. He's posting left, shooting right across our body. These are small little adjustments that we'll make through the season, but we really, out of Ryder, we really want to see that happening right now. When Cooley is shot, we've been successful. When we've got into close alligator arms, close ties. There, this is where we want to be. This is where Ryder Cooley wants to be. As you can see, Palmerston does not want to be there. He wants to time that. It's very, very, very dangerous with that. Vinny's doing a really nice job of timing that shot as Cooley's stepping forward with his left leg. As you can see, Cooley leaving that left leg exposed. He'll reach left. Now we got to get a go behind. Don't punch your elbow in there. Get short elbows. Run the corner. Just run the corner. This is just an effort move here. This is all about having an effort and wanting it worse than the other guy. There, nice. Go behind. Always like to see that. Finish the period on top. I apologize for that. I did not update that. That was Ryder Cooley and Vinny Palmer, so that was a good match. Tristan Jessen is up next at 145 pounds. We'll get this updated here real quick, like. The names on bottom aren't right yet. I will update that as soon as I get who the Sioux City East opponent is. Jarrell Torres is who's wrestling for Sioux City East, I believe. 145. I apologize. I'm still trying to update the name there to get the names correct. There we go. I apologize. It's taking me a little time to get everything adjusted on the screen. Wildcats lead or behind 12-3. Gave up a pin in the first match, 132. We were open, just won at 138. Good win by Ryder Cooley over a very good opponent, Vinny Palmerston out of Sioux City East. So good to see a nice win out of Ryder this early in the season. So Tristan Jessen up now at 145. Jarrell Torres is his opponent from Sioux City East. Out of bounce there. Into the first, going to be 0-0. Tristan chose down, bottom. Escape by Tristan. Get on his offense. Get on your offense, Tristan. Little action. Moves side to side. Not so much straight forward. Bring him back in. Pull him in. Look where you're at. Nope, don't go to the head. Stay on that one leg. Pull him in. Pull him in. Good fight there by Torres. Coach Thomas has given Tristan a little instructions there just to pull him in. Finish that in bounds. But it was a good fight there by Torres to defend that. So good job there. We got to get him off his tie there. Tristan did that. Clear his tie, get into our tie. Snap down. He's really putting a lot of pressure into Tristan. Good call by the official there. Stalling call warning on the East opponents. Head into the third, 1-0. Tristan's ahead. Good effort there by Torres off the whistle. Good action. Caution, bottom man. Oh, use this, Tristan. Use their underhook. Don't reach. Get to your offense. It's been a good match. Tristan's just not getting in his tie and controlling it. He's got to move him in there. We're walking into him a lot. We got to be moving at angles. Nice. Tristan's dangerous from here. Tristan stalling on green again. 1 red. Tristan will go up 2-0. Tristan Jessen is ahead 2-0 now. 1 escape and a stall call against Torres. And Torres is still backing up. He might get dinged again if he doesn't start circling. That is the right call. Good call by the official. They made an emphasis of this in the rules meeting, and I'm glad to see that we're starting out this early in the season and we're making those calls. Great job by the official tonight. Tristan has been going forward most of the night, and he needs a circle in here to show the official that he still wants to wrestle. Finish on top, Tristan. Finish on top. Great job, Tristan. That's all right. Great job. Great match, Tristan. Good win for the Wildcats there. Butler's coming up next for the Wildcats. At 152 pounds, I believe he's going to see Sanchez from Sioux City East, is my guess, from the previous duel that Sioux City East just wrestled. So team scores 12-6. Jose Sanchez from Sioux City East is his opponent, Zach Butler's opponent. That's dangerous. That's trouble for Sanchez. 2 takedown for, looks like he has 2 in his pocket for the back points. We'll see once he rewards these. I would think he'd reward them already. But he's calling this the same move, so he's got 2 in his pocket. So it's going to be 4-1 here. He swiped 2 back points, so 4-1. Butler ahead. Keep moving, Zach. Keep your action. Big thing for these young wrestlers is keep moving, keep action. Good head position there. Nope, don't look for the dresser dump. Just get your 2. Score your 2 here. Score your 2 right at the end of the period. That's going to be tight when he locks that up. 2 takedown for Butler. Butler's going to go down here. Second period up to 6-1 is the score. Yep, square your hips up, get your hips flat. Now just work your way up. Keep that arm turn. Good reversal, 8-1. Nothing over the top. Stay behind the arms. Sanchez with an escape there. 8-2 lead for Butler. Butler's doing a pretty nice job here for his first night out, up at 152. Nice shot. Bury a half here, bury a half. 10-2 for Butler. Heading to the end of the second period. Getting some back. I think he has 2 in his back pocket. No, 3 in his back pocket. Butler will go into the third period up 13-2. I have 13-2, and Coach Wilcox is right with that. He is correct. It's 13-2. They did not have that correct on the board. That is correct. It's going to be 13-3. Butler gave him an intentional release to start the third period, so we are 13-3. Nothing big, Zach, just wrestle your match. No, Zach, just wrestle your match. Zach's doing a nice job, but sometimes coaches obviously want a pin for team points. We've got the major pretty much locked up as long as nothing crazy happens, but I'm sure Coach Thomas would like to have the 6 points if possible, but for a freshman up at 152, I don't think we want to force much out of him, just because first week night out, just really about getting the win, when you have this lead, not doing anything too crazy. .47 seconds left on the clock here. Yep, blow through it. Takedown. Butler's going to come away with a major decision here. Score 14 points for the Wildcats. Head to 160. Kyan Schultzen. I believe it will be against McClassen, if I'm saying the last name correctly. We'll see how they check in here. Oh, we're going to put on Carter Davis is actually going to come out here and wrestle this match, so I need to change this. Carson Davis is going to take this match at 160. We're going to bump some guys around here. I believe this is McClassen. Let me double check to see who this is. Paxton McClassen is the Sioux City East wrestler. Take down McClassen. Really nothing there for him. Right in parallel here. I imagine the ref's going to give a stalemate if he doesn't get off the hips, and we'll give him a warning for staying parallel. But the bottom guy does have to work to improve his position on the bottom. So this call's been one that's been questionable last couple of years. I agree with making the bottom man work first. He's responsible for getting out. So I agree with. I agree with the call of the bottom man getting a warning usually before. Stalling on the top man, just because our sport's about showing action, and that's the bottom man's got to do something to create action on the bottom to. So that's a questionable call. A lot of people have different opinions about it, but I think it's the responsibility of the bottom guy to get off his belly and get up to a base and show he's working to improve. And if he's laying flat on his belly, I think he should be the first guy that gets warned when we're in the top-bottom position. And then obviously, if a guy is just hanging on an ankle, then it's something different. But Carson's doing a nice job here. He's riding well. He's looking for a cradle. He might have locked it up. Don't jump. No suicide. Nothing crazy. Oh, this is not good. This is not good for the Wildcats. One thing about Carson, he will fight. I just don't know if he has enough fight in him. Good fight for. We're going to jump up to 170, and we're going to go 170. It's going to be Kyan Schultzen's going to jump up to 70 here. We're just trying to piecemeal some things together with the absence of Max McGill for this evening. We're trying to get some things put together to find a way to win this duel. So I believe this is Spears. Ethan Spear is his name. Schultzen with a quick takedown. Potentially dangerous. Good call by the official. Schultzen's going to go back to neutral. Intentional release there. Up 2-1. Get back on his feet. Get on his offense. Settle in there, plenty of time. Should be a fall here for Schultzen. Cats will lead. Had the 182. Boy, Sanford. I will give us an update here in a second on who he is going to be wrestling tonight. That was a big 6 points for the Wildcats. Now are behind 18-16, heading into the 182-pound match. We'll get the clock started here, and then go adjust. This will be Clay, Sanford, and Braden Farron-Doltz. I will get that updated here. Nice takedown by Braden. 2. He's got the fall. Cats go up 22-18. Looks like he might have hurt his shoulder there. We do not like to see that for any of the athletes. Blaze Sanford gets the fall. We're up to 95. I believe this is an open for East at 95. So the Wildcats will get 6. Up 28-18 now. Head to 195. Caleb Morgan. Wrestling for the Wildcats or actually we're up to 220 now. That was 195. That was the forfeit by the Sioux City East, so we had to 220. Caleb Morgan on the mat now against Chris Sanford is his opponent. Chris Sanford. I've worked with Caleb all last year, and he is very, very. He knows what he wants, and it's not always there when you get to a live match. So it's just taking him a little time to adapt to the sport, but he did a wonderful job for us during the football season playing center. And I'll be honest, I think a lot of it is because he came out for wrestling last year and he learned how to work with his hands and get his hands on people, which turned out to work for him really well in football. And Coach Bramer, I'm sure, appreciated that as well. So I know he's only going to improve here. The thing about Caleb, he has a great work ethic. He's willing to learn. So that's the best part about it is if you have a good work ethic, you're willing to learn, a lot of good things will happen for you on the wrestling mat. So Picks up a late takedown there. Going to head into the second period. Two to nothing. Caleb is down. Look for a half. What's the right with those legs? Escape for Sanford from East. Pin for East there at 220. The Wildcats will forfeit at 285. The score will be 30-28 here after the 285-pound match. 106. Avery will get a forfeit as well. The Cats will go up 34-30. Going to go to Willer and Feel. And there still is one match remaining. After this at 120 pounds. This will be Avery Willer's first match, freshman. Nick Feel is his opponent. Keep working, Avery. He's got a great work ethic. He's a lot of fun to have in the wrestling room. Another freshman. They're both really hard workers. A lot of fun to have in the room. Nothing hurt there. East goes up 36. To 34. heading into the 120-pound match. Brand Beaver, I believe, gets a forfeit here, and the Wildcats will sneak off with another W, 40-36. Woodbury Central wins the duel, 40-36. We are going to have a couple junior varsity matches. Preston Zelmer is going to get another opportunity. Wildcats go to 2-0 on the season for their dual record. Maybe I have that wrong. Maybe I gave the Wildcats too many there. I believe that my score is right. Oh, they didn't score the Blaze Sanford match. They did not score that match. The Wildcats do win 40-36 and go to 2-0 on the dual season. Going to an exhibition match. This is Preston Zelmer getting a second match in here. Good shot, Preston. Nice shot. Great job. I'm going to move this just to player one, player two. I know Wildcat wrestlers Preston Zelmer. Not sure who the Sioux City East opponent is, but Preston's wrestling a great match here again for his second junior varsity match. He's going to pick up the win, it looks like, here again. Settles his hips in there, sinks his hips, he gets the fall. Great job by Preston. So that wraps up the second duel for the night for the Wildcats. The Wildcats are 2-0 so far in this young season. Found a way to win both duels tonight. A little bit shorthanded with a few guys that are still out. I mean, we're missing Max McGill, Levi Davis, Adrian McCormick all did not wrestle tonight. Carter Black as well. So, for surely not at full strength. For surely don't have everybody down to weight for the Wildcats, but they are finding a way to put this together and finish up 2-0 here so far tonight with one big duel ahead of us against Akron-Westfield. It's going to be an exciting duel. I know Akron is ranked in the top 25, so I could promise you Coach Thomas is going to have some direct words with the Wildcats about how important this duel is. And to be honest with you, it doesn't matter if you're shorthanded or not. It's more of making a statement that they kind of missed us when they put out the rankings. And but that's all right. These guys, we lost 7 starters last year. Really good senior class last year. We, ended up 4th at state duels, and kind of put the Wildcats in a little bit of a position where we're pretty young. Thank goodness Tristan Jessen came out this season, or we would have been without a senior wrestler on the team. So obviously we're young, but these guys are wrestling with an attitude and want to improve every time they come to practice and get better on a nightly basis. So up next for the Wildcats is Akron here in the third duel for this evening. Like I said earlier in the broadcast, if you're watching this, we're not going to have the Woodbury Central duel on here. Our camera will stay on. It will have the Sioux City East and Sioux Center duel going. Woodbury Central versus Akron duel will actually be on a different link, and it will be on mat 1 is that link. If you were on Facebook, you saw both links on the Facebook page. So I would really ask for you to go find that right now and switch over there. They're finishing up some JV matches on mat 1 right now between Sioux Center and Akron-Westfield. So jump over to that right now. Get over there so you know you're all set up when that duel starts. I would imagine it will start in the next 10-15 minutes. It looks like they have a heavyweight JV match right now. Looks like Sioux Center actually did beat Akron 51-27, but that's no indication how this duel is going to go between the Wildcats and the Westerners from Akron. So it's really going to come down to matchups and who wins those key matchups for both teams. So should be an exciting duel for the first night out, and I appreciate you watching. My broadcast will be over at this point in time. Please go to mat 1 on these streams to watch this last duel for the Wildcats. Doug Manley will be announcing that stream over there. I appreciate you viewing tonight. Once again, my name's Jeff Klingensmith, and we will be doing a broadcast for the wrestling throughout the season. This Saturday we head to Manson, Northwest Webster, and we will be live from there and getting as many matches live streamed as possible. Obviously, they'll have 2 mats going. We might miss a couple, but we'll do our best to possibly put another camera just on that mat so you can see what's happening. I do have a second camera that just shows the mat. Hopefully I can get that working for next week, and we can kind of have both mats going, one in the main screen, one up in the corner possibly, but I'll work with the guys at Fuller Digital Solutions to see how we can provide that opportunity to watch some live matches on Saturday on both mats. So I appreciate you viewing tonight, and like I said, on this mat, you are not going to watch the Woodbury Central Wildcats wrestle this last duel for this evening. This mat will be for the Sioux Center, Sioux City East duel. If you want to watch the Woodbury Central duel, jump over to the other link. It should be Akron-Westfield mat 1, wrestling mat 1 would be the mat that you want to choose to watch the Wildcats wrestle. So I appreciate you tuning in, and we'll talk to you on or you'll hear from me on Saturday. Appreciate it.
Insurance and Real Estate Sutherland, locally owned and managed for almost 40 years, serving all lines of insurance from life and health, crop and livestock, home, auto, and commercial, with 3 licensed real estate agents ready to serve the community. We're independent insurance agency, your trusted choice agency, with offices located in Sutherland, Mobile, and Anthon, Iowa. At J&K Insurance and Real Estate, we're dedicated to helping people live the good life every day. Try the JK way today. We're helping you protect what you own is more than business. It's our privilege. Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too for future employment. No experience necessary. We will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Worked hard to build your farming operation into a way of life. How do you manage your risk? How often do you review your insurance coverage? It's important to surround yourself with a team that knows how to protect your farm. Let EGR Insurance take the guesswork out of managing your farming risk. You've worked hard to build your farming operation. EGR is here to help protect what you have built. Contact us for the EGR Advantage.
United Bank of Iowa is proud to support Woodbury Central Sports and ready to be your bank as Iowa's #1 ag bank for the past 17 years. Their experienced ag lenders are ready to help your farm operation succeed for generations to come. United Bank of Iowa is also ready to finance your new home, vehicle, or business. Come to United Bank of Iowa for your child's first savings and checking account and have all the benefits of online and mobile banking. United Bank of Iowa is committed to rural Iowa and the communities we serve. The difference is here at United Bank of Iowa with offices in 35 locations in West Central Iowa, including the local Mobile office, member FDIC.
Small town living, close to all the big city amenities. The Ridge in Mobile, just a few minutes from Sioux City. This growing development has affordably priced lots to accommodate any home, as well as move-in ready new homes. The Ridge is adjacent to Mobille's award-winning golf course and features city utilities and an on-site park, all in a vibrant community with an outstanding K-12 school, parks, pool, and more. For available lots, visit theridgemobile.com today. The Ridge in Mobile.
Insurance and Real Estate Sutherland, locally owned and managed for almost 40 years, serving all lines of insurance from life and health, crop and livestock, home, auto, and commercial, with 3 licensed real estate agents ready to serve the community. We're independent insurance agency, your trusted choice agency, with offices located in Sutherland, Mobile, and Anthon, Iowa. At J&K Insurance and Real Estate, we're dedicated to helping people live the good life every day. Try the JK way today. We're helping you protect what you own is more than business. It's our privilege. United Bank of Iowa is proud to support Woodbury Central Sports and ready to be your bank as Iowa's #1 ag bank for the past 17 years. Their experienced ag lenders are ready to help your farm operation succeed for generations to come. United Bank of Iowa is also ready to finance your new home, vehicle, or business. Come to United Bank of Iowa for your child's first savings and checking account and have all the benefits of online and mobile banking. United Bank of Iowa is committed to rural Iowa and the communities we serve. The difference is here at United Bank of Iowa with offices in 35 locations in West Central Iowa, including the local Mobile office, member FDIC.